I'm here to document me not being able to see my son on a regular basis. Child support orders that I see my son every first, third, and fifth of the month. And for the last 5 years, 5.5 years, going on six, I don't get to see my son like I'm supposed to at all. And this is one of many steps that I plan to take in order to see my son and eventually obtain custody of my son. I've been through it all. From the going to court to she does this, these are the things that she does. She calls the police on me for no apparent reason. I've documented 911 cases when she's called and told me to give her the kid back, and I say, here, take her, and then she's crazy enough to say, no, you keep him, and then 911's questioning her. Ridiculous things, like serious, ridiculous. And for the most part, I'm sick of it, and I'm here to document, use YouTube as a tool to obtain custody of my son. I'm not gonna stand by and let this continue to happen to me. I'm a much better person than this. I deserve better. I can obtain better. And for all the other fathers out there that's going through it, I hear you. I feel you. And you should maybe take the same approach. Maybe if we do this all together, maybe child support laws and father laws would change for us. Because there is no change for them. The law is on their side. If you have a child with a woman and you're not married and she takes you to child, bottom line, boom, 20% at least they're taking it. So your 20% of your hard work for 18 years will be pocketed by someone else, which I feel is a ridiculous number. To me, it should be, the fact that a woman doesn't have to work, she can stay on the system, receive your 20% child support, which if you have a decent job, if you make 50,000, she's getting $10,000 a month just because she has your kid. And I don't know about anybody else out there, but she's getting $10,000 a year. But I don't know about anyone else. But my father and my mother did not spend $10,000 a year on me, because it was times that my father may have lost his job, or my mother didn't, the money wasn't managed right. Things fell apart. $10,000 is not what each of us receive. Now, kids need certain things. I understand this, but to put a certain percentage on it, if you make 100,000, you have to pay 20,000. That's where people work every day hard at McDonald's a year almost. You know what I mean? So it's ridiculous. And the fact that I think that women should have to work. If you receive child support, you should have to have a job, because how are you supporting a child just because you have it? That doesn't mean that you're supporting a child, because I'm not supporting. They're saying that support. I'm not supporting them if I don't keep a job. That's ridiculous, because she doesn't. If a woman doesn't have a job, you still consider her supporting the child. I can't just sit back and say, well, I'm gonna watch them. If the mother doesn't feel if I'm good enough to watch them, the child, then whatever she says goes. Ridiculous. So I'm here to document it. Have a good one.